Hey guys, today I'm going to be giving you some tips on how to save and showing you the tips that I use that help me save every month. So one of the first things that I want to talk about is high yield interest savings account. So about a year and a half ago, I opened up an account with Wealthfront. Right now they offer a 0.35% yield interest rate. Now that might not sound a lot, and to be honest, it's really not that much compared to how much it was before. When I first opened it was like 2.1%. Of course, with the current situation going on, the feds have lowered interest rates, which in turn caused banks to lower their interest rates because now you guys are getting loans for cheaper, so now they're not going to be paying you a higher percentage rate. But the reason I still recommend Wealthfront is because although it only pays a 0.35% interest rate, it's still higher than a Chase account, Bank of America account, or Wells Fargo account. So like, for example, my Chase account gives me a 0.01% interest rate, which is really nothing. And the main thing here is that you want your money in your savings account to make you money. Like, it makes no sense to have it in an account where it's making you less money, whereas if you had the exact same amount in a different account, you're getting more per month. So just a quick example here is like, if you had, let's say, $2,000 in Chase, let's say it gives you 3 cents. Maybe you had those same 2,000 in Wealthfront, and now it's giving you 80 cents. Although 80 cents might not be like a huge amount, it's still way better than receiving 3 cents. I'm going to leave the link down below in the description for Wealthfront. One last reason that I really recommend Wealthfront is because you're able to link all your accounts under Wealthfront. So for example, I have my Robinhood there, I have my Chase account linked to it, and then I also have my retirement account from work linked to it. And the reason I feel like that is so cool is because like it gets to show you the grand amount of how much money you have, and like basically it shows you your net worth. So like you can even add liabilities under there, like if you have a car payment and all that stuff. So I just think it's a great app overall, and like hopefully over time the interest rate goes back up. But like I said, with the current situation, high yield interest rates are lower, but they're still better than your average bank. The next account that I'm going to be recommending, which I just opened, is called Ally Bank. They actually offer the highest interest rate that I was able to find. It's a 1%. Like I said, that's not necessarily high as like before when I opened up Wealthfront and it was 2%. But with the whole situation going on, that's the highest that I was able to find. So Ally Bank, although it offers the highest interest rate, I recommend it because of that. Just the usability hasn't been the best for me. I wasn't able to link up my Robinhood, my Chase, and like my retirement account to see the grand total. And it's like, if you don't care about that, then that's perfectly fine. Like if you just want a place to make the most money, like for your money sitting, so instead of like having a Chase account, just put in Ally Bank, then you're definitely going to be making the most money with Ally Bank right now, at least from the research that I've done. I'm going to leave a link down below in the description for that as well, because like I can't stress how much having a high interest yield savings account is important, because like you're just going to be making more money in the long term for having just your money sitting. So one of the tips that I want to be giving you guys on what I use is using cash. So the reason I use cash, every check I go to the bank, I take out a certain amount of cash that I want to use for the week. Now, of course, this is after I've already saved my money. I always have a set savings, that like every 2 weeks you need to do this, I need to save this no matter what. So after I've done that, then I take out cash of what I'm going to use for the next 2 weeks. And the reason I do that is because like for me it's easier to manage that way. If I only have $200 for 2 weeks and like I only have $100 that I left and I still have like 7 days left until payday, then like I stick to that strict budget, because like I gave myself cash, and I got to use that cash on whatever I wanted to use. So once that cash is gone, then I'm not able to go out to eat. Like I can't afford to go out to eat. I can't afford a Starbucks, I can't afford to go out with my friends or to go out with my girlfriend. So the main thing is like, for me, cash helps because it's easier to manage. Now the next tip I'm going to be giving you, it kind of contradicts what I'm saying here, and it's using a credit card with a cashback. So I have a Citi double cash credit card, and I use that for all my big purchases. And the reason I say this contradicts is because although I use the cash method, it's important for you guys to know that having cashback is also a huge advantage. So for example, if I spend $100, I'm getting 2% on that. So yes, $2 isn't a lot, but the point I'm trying to make is like, let's say I use cash or my debit card. Now I'm not getting anything back. So although $2 isn't a lot, at least I still got $2 back. So it's like over time, obviously that adds up, and like that might work for you guys. And I use it for big purchases, but like in my everyday life, you know, like I'm fine with not getting that 2% cash back, because like at the end of the day, I'm managing my money more efficiently using my cash method, because like then I start to feel bad once my cash starts to go down. The reason saving is important for you guys, and I wanted to give you guys at least these little tips, is because like we all want the same thing. We all want to be financial independent. You know, we all want to have a good retirement or a good life. You know, we want to go on trips with our family, with our friends, and we just want to have like an overall fun and good life. So like saving is honestly very important, and it's the first step to like even getting to that point. And it's honestly the first step to even getting into investing. Like you want to make sure you have an emergency fund. You know, 3 to 6 months is like what they say is the average of what a family should have of their expenses. Because like, for example, with the whole virus thing going on, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen that like a lot of people lost their jobs, or maybe even you lost your jobs, and it's like it would have been helpful to have that emergency fund and set. So I would say an emergency fund for everyone's different. You know, like I can't say have 10,000, have 20,000, because some of you have kids, some of you have cars, some of you have like bigger houses, your mortgages are more. So I would say generally just have 3 to 6 months saved up. Once you have that, then like pretty much everything else you should be going inside an investment account. And like I was talking about earlier in this video, that emergency fund should be in a high interest savings account, so at least it's making you more money. Although like you're not investing it, at least it's making you some money. That's pretty much going to be the tips that I have for you guys for today. I just wanted to introduce myself and let you guys know what this channel is going to be about. So my name is Efrain Kabata. I'm from Vegas. You know, I was born and raised here. I'm really into investing, saving, and anything that has to do with money, and like anything that can better me in the future for like my family when I do have a family. And you know, like I just want to enjoy life. I want to retire young, you know, so this is more of a hobby for me. So in my upcoming video, I'm going to be giving you guys my investment strategy. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to see that. So I'm going to be giving my investment strategy and why I pick the stocks I do over like other stocks. So that's pretty much what this channel is going to be about. It's not going to be necessarily just about investing. It's going to be just more about saving, investing, money, and how we can all grow together and, you know, have that financial independence that we all want in the future. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And also follow me on my Instagram at JEKabata. Right there is where I'm going to be posting updates and when I'm releasing a new video. Thank you for watching.